of the things we want to talk today on is on the issue of trying to show compassion to people. We are Nigerians, and I want you to grow up with the mentality that no matter where you come from, whether you are Igbo, you are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are Delta, I want you to always have a human feeling. Whether you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, always have human feeling, human sympathy for every actions that you are taking. It's so important. You must have human sympathy for others. Your humanity must be alive at all times. We must begin to show human sympathy. Before you take any decision, think of the next person. Think of how it will affect the person. Love is the language of all religion. Any religion that does not emphasize on love cannot be from God, because God is love. So you must learn to do that. It doesn't matter whether they belong to the same tribe with you, the same religion, as long as they are humans, show sympathy to them. You are first a human being before you became a Christian or a Muslim. Always remember that. You are first a human being before you finally agreed to be a Christian or agreed to be a Muslim. And so you must display humanity in all that you do. You must show love to others. You must show compassion to others. You must show regard and respect for others. These things are crucial. I've seen some things that people are doing. They believe that because they are not from my tribe, they are not from my state, they are not from my religion, so I don't care about it. No. Look at what is going on in Lagos now. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. When I see the level of destruction that have been taking place for the past 1 month, it has been amazing. It has been really, really, really amazing. Shops being destroyed, people's businesses being shattered, life of the people being shattered. I'm a builder. I'm building properties. I know what it takes to build a property. And some of those properties you see were built some years ago when bag of cement was still 39. Now bag of cement is about 10,700 naira. And so when I begin to see things are being destroyed in the name of, with so much excuse and flimsy excuse, and these things are wrong. These things are wrong. We are humans. You must remember that we are here on a temporary stay. Nobody is here forever. We are not a permanent resident. Whether Lagos State belongs to Yoruba or not, it's not what we're talking about now. We're just staying here. We're not staying here forever. Nobody really owns the land. These properties are finally owned by God. And we must be careful. We must be very, very careful, because at the end of the day, we will be accountable to God. The way you treat others, the way you behave to others, you'll be accountable to it. Somebody cannot spend money to build a plaza, and you say because when you do this, it's a runway, it's a way, this all kinds of story. Then you send bulldozer to destroy it. But we're not talking about those who are having business there now. We're talking about building of the plaza. We have an office complex that was completely shattered, completely destroyed. But our own case was different because somebody came to buy it to her. And over 20 offices that were there, that complex, were sent packing. As it is now, BHF Foundation is talking about having an office because that one has been bought over and everybody ejected. So what are we trying to say? We must show compassion in the things that we do. We should not, because of politics, throw away our humanity. We should not, because of politics, forget that first we are human beings. You see, you're a human being before you're a PDP, you're a human being before you're APC and the rest. And you must also learn to know that power is transient. You're in power today, you will not be there tomorrow. There was a time that it was the PDP. I remember The national chairman of PDP then said that PDP will be in power for the next 60 years. He was so excited then. But today they are no more in, PDP are no more in power. Now it's APC. APC will not be in power forever. So these things you are doing now, be very careful. Make sure that you are doing the right thing, because the seed you don't want to, the fruit you don't want to reap, don't want to harvest, don't plant the seed. That has been my motto, that's been my slogan. It is what you want to see that you will plant the seed. What you don't want to see, don't plant the seed. This destruction that is taking place now, all because of the Igbos, they are Igbos, they are this, they are this, it's wrong. It's wrong. If we want to divide Nigeria, let's divide Nigeria. We cannot continue to remain like this, where people's property are destroyed. I remember somebody told me once that when I told him that our property in Lagos was being affected, blah blah blah. I said, "Ah, are you? Is what? Are you from Igbo?" So it's almost a policy that these properties must be destroyed. So the fight now is a fight against the Igbos. And I just want to say these things, this injustice and the rest, these things are wrong. These things are wrong. Why the Katsina state government is busy discussing with signing peace deal. Oh God. They are signing peace deal with the government. They come with their ammunitions, they go on, they drive their bikes, see plenty of them. State government signing peace deal with bandits. Bandits that have killed, that have destroyed, that have raped, that have kidnapped. They are signing peace deal with them. I know why there's somebody, because the only reason why he's there now is because he's from the Igbo. But Nnamdi Kanu have been there for years and years and years and years. And I asked myself, what is even this offense? That you want to put him there permanently, put him there in cell permanently. There are some things you see, you just get tired. You get tired. And the truth is that some of us are really getting tired of this country. Because the level of injustice, the level of madness, the kind of things that takes place, there are things that makes you begin to wonder. Is there a tribe that you come from, you become a second-class citizen? Is there a tribe that you come from, you become a priority citizen? There was a time when Buhari was there, it was the Fulanis. They were getting deals and the rest, they were giving them money in the name of farm to go and get farm, or they married wives. They did all kinds of things when Emefiele was there. Now it is Tinubu. Yorubas have taken over. Is this how we want to continue to live in this country? It is clear that we are not one. We are forcing ourselves to be one nation when we are not one. Our actions keep showing that we don't believe in one Nigeria. Our leaders don't believe in one Nigeria. Any leader that comes there, it puts his tribe as priority. I guess it's only Jonathan that it's only Obasanjo that they didn't do such a thing. And so that's why we keep saying it and saying it again and again, that we need to have compassion. We need to show love among ourselves, among the nation. First, we are Nigerians. Before you are Yoruba. There's nobody that told God in heaven before he came that I want to be a Yoruba. You are Yoruba because you are born into a Yoruba family. You are an Hausa because you are born into an Hausa family. You are from the South because you are born into the South family. You don't decide where you will be born. So why do we do this? Most people that are Muslims today are Muslims because they are born into a Muslim family. So that are Christians because they're born into a Christian family. So why don't we try and live in peace with one another? Why don't we promote unity? Why don't we do things that makes for love? What is the point trying to destroy the livelihood of others because you want to make a point? Because you want to make a point, so you want to destroy the businesses of others? It's wrong. It's not acceptable. It's shameful and disgraceful. So the only thing I want to say today is this 10 minutes is that the youth, please remember, don't follow some of these actions you are saying. Let's try and be human. Let's try and be one Nigeria. Let's show love to one another. Let's break the stronghold of tribalism that is destroying Nigeria today. The social media is filled up with people's property that have been destroyed from one place to the other, one place to the other, one place to the other. And these properties are all owned by the Igbos. What are you trying to do? These are hardworking people. The Lagos State we are talking about today now is built by the Igbo. I'm not from Igbo, but it's built by the Igbos. The businessmen around there, the Igbo businessmen, they make life easy for people that are staying in Lagos. They make life easy. You want to buy spare part, where do you go? You go to Ladepo. You have issue with your computer, where do you go to? You go to your computer village. If you send all of them packing, who will do it? Is it the Yorubas that will do it? Is it the Igbo, the Hausa that will do it? The government should take care and be very careful. These things are, I keep saying again and again, these things are wrong. Nigerians deserve to live in peace. We should not bring issues that will, how do I call it now, that will begin to bring up the tribal sentiment and create a tribal misunderstanding among ourselves. Remember, we are one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. Let's live in peace with one another. We have no other country than this one. And so let's do everything possible to see that we live in peace with one another because we belong to one Nigeria. Thank you very much.